Yeah, this is kind of a weird video, I guess. I promised everyone that I would make not only a milestone video for hitting the 7,000 subs, but also a kind of shout out video um, in general. And that's basically what I'm going to do here, as well as talk about the whole donation and GoFundMe thing and all that good fun stuff. But anyway, let's get it out there. I hit 7,000 subs. I actually hit it for like months, but it's a huge deal. For a small channel like me, who never really thought I'd ever hit 5,000, getting to that 7,000 mark is pretty cool, And I don't ever plan to make it big. I don't really want to be honest with you, because I feel like that's if you become YouTube famous or famous in general, I feel like it would end up kind of destroying your social life, because anywhere you go, people are going to recognize you and try to talk to you. And if you're at like a restaurant, they're going to interrupt your restaurant, thing. If you're on a date or with your wife or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, I feel like that would kind of get a little frustrating over times. And that's not because I don't appreciate the viewers or fans. It's just like, this is my kind of personal life. I kind of want to do the things I want to do without getting interrupted for 5-6 times, whatever that case is. I know that's strange, but whatever. Anyway, I want to give some shout outs to people, subscribers or friends of mine, people who have donated. I also want to give a shout out to those people as well. And I know I'm going to be missing a ton of you. I really do apologize. If I did a shout out video for like, all the people, this would end up being like an hour long. And that's just not something that is a good idea, I think. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to Pyro Theory, Tyler Go, Davis Reed, Austin Emerson, Hatham Gruxton, Justin Herman, a friend of mine, or a friend of my father's of mine, Paula Yeager, longtime subscribers, like Pyro Theory is a longtime subscriber, I believe, and Randall is as well. Fossil Bit, Peter Ramirez, who has designed the kind of watermark for my channel. Peter Ramirez did that, so a huge thank you again. I know I've thanked you like 50,000 times. And a big thank you to, all the friends, family, and viewers who have donated or sent me supplies or, just kind of been there for me. Whatever the case, either way, a huge thank you to you guys. And anyone that donated, of course, again, a huge thank you. While we came nowhere near to our goal of 10,000, which was kind of like a number that I wasn't sure what to really put on there, the goal. But it's all going to work out either way, I hope. I'm still fighting with the insurance company over the bills, one of which is, $250,000. And a $250,000 bill for anyone with their name on it is just one of the most frightening things to ever see. But I can't fathom that I'm going to have to owe that much money. I mean, I'm still, like I said, still battling with insurance on that. So I'm hoping that that bill gets knocked down a significant amount. Otherwise, I'm royally fucked. But anyway, the hospital thing in general was so unbelievably outrageous as far as how the communication process there was. Even for a hospital that claims they're like one of the best in the area, in a research center and all that, whatever, basically hyping them up to be the best thing ever. Their communication process was god awful. So I don't know what that was about, and I'm still trying to get answers from dermatology and gastroenterology and all of them, and I'm still fighting with that months later. So it's just such a frustrating, stupid process to deal with. But anyway, without you guys, the friends and family, the viewers, I would be so completely fucked right now. And the reason why is because, you know, the insurance and the medical centers never sent me any sort of supplies until recently, and I've been out of the hospital for months now. If it wasn't for the money and those people who sent me the supplies, things would have gotten pretty bad. And if you could see in the background, I think you can. There's like a cart here with some shit on it, and then there's boxes in the background. That's all the supplies you guys sent me, or friends and family as well, and that is a huge deal. Because when I did receive the supplies finally at the beginning of December, it wasn't enough to cover even about like a half a month's worth of doing my wound changes, with which I have to point out, the whole wound change process, and I think I've said this before in a different video, it is extremely physically and mentally draining, not only for, you know, me, but also my fiance, who helps me do the whole wound change process. And if it wasn't for her, and if it wasn't for you guys, and this whole journey would be completely 100% different, and for the worse. And I, again, you know, thank you all so much, and it really does mean a lot, because if it wasn't for you guys, again, everything would be so much worse. And I greatly appreciate everything you guys have done for me, and everything my fiance has done for me, my family has done for me, friends, even my bosses at work. You know, everyone has been so accommodating and so nice and friendly to me, and it's so nice to see that, considering everything in the past year or two has been filled with negativity, whether it's COVID or people dying, prices being jacked to fuck up. You know, everything has been so negative, but you guys have made everything so much more positive for me. And my whole experience with the pyoderma and the Crohn's disease, you guys have been there for me and helped me along the way, and that is a huge deal. And there are no words or nothing I could ever say that could ever fully appreciate you guys for what you do. You know, I'm kind of speechless with it. So again, thank you all so much for everything. Thank you all for subscribing, being there for me, dealing with my bullshit, and it's been a journey. This last couple months have definitely been really rough, but you guys have made it a lot better. Family has made it a lot better. Friends, everyone has made this whole journey much more tolerable. And I hope that journey continues with the positivity and higher subscribers, and, you know, a lot more fun in the future, as opposed to kind of being in a dark place like I was when I first got out of the hospital. I mean, that was just so dark. And yeah, there's times where I still go into like a very dark place and very dark depression. It's normal. I mean, if you put yourself in my shoes, and I'm not trying to say that like I'm worse off than someone with, like, I don't know, cerebral palsy or other debilitating issues, or someone without any limbs. I'm not trying to say that my situation is worse than those people, but still, when you put yourself in my shoes and you haven't been involved in any debilitating issues or disability or whatever, you realize, you know, this shit sucks. And while it may get better, I always have that in the back of my mind that things could always get significantly worse. There's no guarantee that it won't, because with pyoderma, my disease, I could get another flare-up of giant wounds on my legs and feet and wherever else in a week or two from now. There's no guarantee that I won't. And yeah, I'm on medication, but that medication, it's just to help control it. Like, there's no cure or anything. So that's kind of going to wrap up this video. Again, I know I missed a lot of you guys that I really wanted to shout out. I just don't remember the names. I couldn't come across them in my comments, or at least recent comments, so I apologize for that. If I am missing, you know, some longtime subs that have been commenting on my channel for a while now, sorry. But at the end of the day, I love you guys. Thank you all so much for watching, so much for being there for me, and everything you guys have done. It means a lot. And we're gonna start this new year off strong, I hope. I got plenty of videos in the works, plenty of ideas, some kind of notes that I've written down for future videos, and I hope you all are there for me in this journey, and this journey of the pyoderma thing ain't going anywhere, and if you don't mind me talking about it some more in future videos, I have no problems doing that, because it sucks, and it's something that is not really well documented. I don't even think it is on really YouTube. Then again, I haven't really looked it up. But anyway, take care, everyone. Hope you all have a great new year, or by the time I upload this, if it is past the New Year's, I hope you all had a great one and stayed safe. No drunk driving or doing anything stupid, I hope. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time.